Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing episode 3 of our celebrity inspired nails. If you're new here, this is a series that I have where we try designs inspired by magazines, photo shoots, things that are a little more editorial and not always functional. And today we're going to be doing a design by Ava Max. I am gonna throw up a photo so you can take a look at it, but we're gonna be kind of doing this stacked nail design and kind of take inspiration from that. If you enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Alright, here are my nails. We do have the set I did with mixing all of my gel polish together. These are still looking great. We're gonna be doing this hand. I've already pretty much prepped it. I just took my other set off, so they're pretty much ready. And what we're gonna do here is I have 3 different sizes of stiletto tips that we're gonna be using to stack. So I'm gonna have to size out everything accordingly. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be 15 different nails, technically. 5 times 3, math, yeah, 15. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, and then from there, I think design-wise, in the photo it was pretty like silver metallic-y. I think I'm gonna kind of transfer that to something a little more glittery. I have some fun polygels I want to use, and we'll kind of just go from there. Alright, I got all my nails sized out. I kind of tried as best as I could to keep things proportional. In the photo, her nails kind of go forward and down. I want mine to go backwards and up, but I'm gonna play around with that a little bit. I've honestly been putting this design off because of how complicated it is. So I want to do something kind of like cosmic and spacey. So I'm going to use these 2 colors, Boba and then Top Notch. Boba is just a black. It's more of like a really dark gray. And then Top Notch is like this crazy kind of sparkly, shimmery. I wouldn't say it's like a brown. It's also kind of like a gray. It's a really interesting color, but I like it. So we're gonna use those. Let's start with that. And I think I'm just gonna have to build each nail up individually. I thought about building each nail and then sticking them on. However, when it comes to polygel, I wanted to make sure things were gonna properly cure because we have multiple layers of gel kind of going on. So I think this will probably be the best way. Now, all right, and I am gonna stick that first one on. All right, I have that on, and because we're gonna be stacking nails, I do wanna buff the surface of this. I really will only need to do it back here, but we'll just do that so that, you know, the nails don't pop off. Alright, so now we're on the second nail, but we're still on my thumb, so it's technically still the first nail. I'm gonna use this, what is it called? Top Notch. And this is kind of where I'm a little iffy about the application, so we'll see how this goes. I will say, that color is really pretty. It's got some green shimmer in there, as well as some pink. So I am really into that. I will say this color is actually really nice to work with. If you're new to polygel, depending on the color or the pigments or glitter that is in it, can affect how sticky it is. Like, for example, this black is pretty sticky, but this one is really nice. And this is where it gets interesting, because I'm gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna do that. Try to hold it and cure it as best as I can. Now that looks crazy. I am going to kind of file away any ridges, but my main concern is air bubbles. I want to avoid that as best as I can. Now, for the final one, and I honestly can't believe I used to wear nails this short. That is, I love that. I am gonna just repeat the black, and we'll just kind of continue on and stick it like we did that. So, we'll do that real quick. That looks crazy. I'm obsessed with it. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to clean up the shape and, you know, down here, but we'll get to that. I'm just gonna do the next 4 nails and we'll kind of zoom through that because it's gonna be the same process. This is turning out a lot better than I expected. I am getting really excited. I'm gonna have to do some like patchwork on some of these. That'll be really easy. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue on, and then we can shape them up a little bit. But that looks like a flower if I do that. That's crazy. Does anyone else have the issue where like once you start moving the polygel around and it's on the stand, it just like falls right off? Because that is probably one of the most. Exactly, like that. Like that nonsense is some of the most frustrating like stuff that I deal with. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, I mean, we all know I'm messy, but like I feel like if it would just stick properly, I wouldn't run into that issue. So if you have a way to solve that, maybe it's like the tack that I use, or whatever it's called, the putty. It's also getting really hard to hold things with these nails. But it's frustrating. I can't tell if I'm a genius or if I am batshit crazy. How did we get here? This is like the coolest thing ever. It is also the nuttiest thing I've ever done. I am gonna have to do a pretty intensive filing session. I gotta clean up the ridges towards the back. I have to shape each nail. I'll see if I have some room to do a little bit of design, but we'll see when we get there. This is nuts. I've never had to do 15 nails. I am so sticky right now. I cannot wait to like take a shower. Alright, these are nuts. I like tried to shape them as best as I can. The thing with stuff like this is there's no technique to it. Like, you really can't do any kind of formal like technique to make them perfect. It's really just a lot of experimenting and creativity to try to get them to look nice. I always struggle with that because I'm such a perfectionist, but I also don't think these are gonna last too long on my nails. Just they're gonna catch on something and something's gonna snap off. I'm not super worried about it. Alright, I did a little touching up with some black gel polish. It kind of, you know, smoothed out the sides a little bit. And I think now we'll just top coat them. That's pretty much all we have left to do. Alright, I got those top coated, and this is pretty much the final look. I'm obsessed with these. These are crazy. They look like sci-fi, like some, I don't even know. I'm obsessed with them. And yeah, they turned out a lot better than I expected. Alright, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I had a ton of fun doing these. These look crazy, like just from afar. It's always fun to just, you know, experiment, try new things, and see how it turns out. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.